Hello. Hello. Me. Every time I go to unselect studio mode, I almost click stop streaming. Every single time. uh, how you doing? How's it going? Oh hell yeah, Dino Dance. Where's the what's it called? Is it Rat Jam like this? Actually, my laptop will tell me. There we go. Yeah, so today is a rare early stream day because I took a cheeky sick day from work. I'd say cheeky. It's not like it wasn't deserved. I should have taken it yesterday, but we have I'm also kind of procrastinating those. I've already sent out like 8. I need to send out I think 4 more. There's 2 I need to look into between today and the end of this week, but I've got a couple days still, and they're not priorities. And the other one's like end of the year, so I've got time, copium. But because we have a new employee at work, this is, there's a long saga. I've at least mentioned it a couple other streams. We have a new employee at work. I didn't want to take the day off yesterday because it was supposed to be a pretty busy day. And of course, the way it always goes, we weren't able to actually do all the work yesterday, so we were going to do it today, but today I took the sick day. I felt awful yesterday, and it kind of led to basically not sleeping, which is why I ended up taking the sick day more than anything, because I spent all night awake. But I have my car back. That's like super exciting to me. They've kept my car for 3 weeks, and in those 3 weeks, it seems I have forgotten that people in LA would rather merge than stay alive. Both times I have tried to merge left since I got my car, which is actually untrue because I did the full like 40-minute drive from the dealership to my home yesterday. But oh, that's actually really good. But the second I drove off the dealership and I tried to merge left so I could turn left at the light, some car just goes right up in my grill, and they were ready. They were ready to get run over rather than let me in. So welcome back to LA, I guess. And today I went out to get some groceries since I had the day off, and I'd rather go get the groceries now than wait. We have to do literally everything with you. I was like, as long as we need to do the groceries anyway, I might as well do it at like 2 p.m. when no one's gonna be there, rather than wait. This MFR is too fast. The creep is not resetting. Okay, I need to do a bit of a bigger loop, I think. And then again, the first time I tried to merge left, I almost get killed by some guy that was trying to not let me over. He even went as far, it was crazy, he even went as far as to like go and start driving the opposite direction. Like he was on the left lane I was trying to merge into, and he didn't want to let me on. And instead of like pulling back, he just went further left, so he crossed the double yellow lines and he was driving the wrong way to get around me. And I'm like, this is not my fault, right? This is not on me. I'm pretty sure I'm merging the same way now that I was earlier. He was mega committed. Yeah. Oh god, wait. This is just going to really bother me because I remembered this was an issue. I need to move. Actually, I just need to move this to the top. Okay, done. It's not even on this screen of the stream. I remembered that the ordering of the layers is not correct in the starting soon screen. Let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just take a regular path. Do some Bethany unlocks. Oh, I wanted to talk about, I mentioned it on the Discord. My YouTube analytics are absolutely whack. Oh, speaking of analytics, before we get into the YouTube, let's talk about the Twitch recap, because that's released now. Apparently, you might not believe it, the way that's just you and me right now, Belle. I am top 10% Isaac streamer. Out of, I don't know if that means like top 10% hours streamed, or just like there's some other metric by which that is measured. I am top 10%. Somehow. I feel like it's really easy the way streaming kind of takes it out of you that way, because you don't really you'll be streaming to 3 people and be like, damn, Ludwig is streaming to 10,000. But streaming to 3 people puts you well ahead of the pack, I'm pretty sure. So already I'm like, I feel like that put a lot of perspective into what I was looking at. You can't really do soul hearts with this character. Soul hearts just give you item charge, right? Yeah. Okay, well, no need to buy anything then. But yeah, so my Twitch analytics, oddly nice. It was, I'm top 10% Isaac streamer, top 10% Dark Souls 3 streamer somehow, even though I just played the game start to finish and that was it. Ludwig's chat is so intense. There's like 2 modes of Twitch chat, I think. There's like the base Twitch chat, which is like, you know, people talking, basically a conversation between chat and streamer. And then there's like, when there's enough people, it becomes like an audience at like a sports game. Like it's just chants in the form of emote waves. It's just, you know, there's no consciousness, there's no message, there's just a feeling being conveyed. I think that's fine too. The way it is right now, I kind of like being able to talk to you, and that way I get like, the conversation keeps pinging back and forth, and what I'm saying stays relevant, stays fun. But I wanted to talk about my YouTube, not even my YouTube recap, just like my YouTube analytics. Because first of all, my YouTube videos kind of do numbers in a way that my streams don't. And it's not like I'm doing anything. I'm just uploading the VOD straight to YouTube. But my Isaac videos typically get like around 100 views, which you would say it's not much, but like right now there's only a couple of people watching me. And on YouTube I get like at least 100 easily. And a decent amount of watch time, because like you can get 100 views, but then each person only comes in, checks it out for like a minute or 2, and then leaves. But I get at least like 20 minutes average watch time, which is not nothing. You know, it means at least a solid amount of those people, at least like 10 of those 100 are watching the whole video, which is something. And like, you know, it's not much in perspective, but I like it. I think that's like, there's something to that, right? Oh, Angel deals directly from the get-go? Oh, I don't think I've ever even got that. Okay, sure. As long as we're doing this, let's get the keys. And, you know, if this becomes a Mega Satan run, we'll work on that. But there's my latest Isaac video, which was the one where I got all those OP runs. I got back-to-back, like, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, and Mom's Knife, Tech X. It was just, like, incredible runs, back-to-back-to-back-to-back. And someone added it to a playlist, because I didn't know this, but apparently you can see when someone adds your videos to playlists, and you can see what other videos are in those playlists. And someone added it to a porn playlist, man. Someone added it to a playlist full of, like, you know, the sort of, like, how on YouTube you can't really have porn, but you can have stuff that's, like, pretty close to actually, you know? Nothing is shown, but it's softcore stuff. Someone added it to a playlist titled Hentai that's full of that stuff. I'm like, damn, man. You know, when the runs are that good. When the runs are that good, what else can I say of it? Maybe it's a cooldown video. They jack off, then they see my my 2-hour video with some pretty cool runs, and then they go back to the quasi titties and the cleavage. There were actually, okay, I'm not sure I should say this because I don't want to promote this stuff. Like I don't want to promote awareness of this stuff. First of all, because I ain't no snitch. Actually, can I just? You're not gonna even look at me, huh, bastard? Okay, I did that to myself. Oh. Yeah, like the little damaging aura should be pretty good for this. I could, first of all, because I ain't no snitch, I'm not gonna like tell on them. But also, like, it's just like I don't want to talk about this in general because it's kind of odd. But there was some actual like full-on titties in those videos, and it was like, I know how you can get away, or like you can do stuff like, oh, it's an educational video, so we're allowed. But there's, you know, not always, man. There was some that was straight up just a titty, and it was like, damn, you can just some of these just slip through the cracks, I guess. Anyway, I'm not gonna I feel like now people are gonna be like, well, you gotta post link if you're gonna do that. I'm not. You're not getting that. But yeah, it's crazy, man. The YouTube analytics go insane. Oh, actually, well, you know what's even crazier? I wanted to mention my most watched YouTube video, not YouTube short, because I post the Twitch clips on there as shorts also, and like some of those do like a few thousand views and stuff, but like that's just shorts being shorts. My most watched YouTube video is the penultimate episode of Dark Souls, the Dark Souls playthrough. It has almost 900 views, which again, like, it's not much in the grand scheme of things, but if for like a little guy with just 75 followers on Twitch, it's not bad. And it has an average watch time of over an hour. I don't know what I did. I don't know what kind of vein I hit when I was making that stream. I don't know if I was just particularly funny or what happened. But I swear, it's people are tuned into that video, just happen to find that video, and they stay for at least an hour. That's crazy. I'm sorry, an hour? I'm just a guy. What are you doing here? Go watch, I don't know. Go watch stuff made here. They make good videos. Though that's worth watching for an hour. Although also, okay, that is another take that I have. It might be a bad take in this in the current attention deficit era that we live in. But I am the kind of person that picks a YouTube video and watches it like start to finish. You know? Like I don't. Okay, I got poop guys. I don't know what poop guys do, but we got them. Like I don't, it's very rare I pick a YouTube video, start watching it, and then drop it halfway through. If I've picked a YouTube video, I've made my bed, I lie in it. I see it beginning to end. I eat the sponsorships, I eat the ads. It's just how we do. I don't know, it's never been like but apparently that's not something people do. Like, I'm looking at the analytics, and like, you see people with only 2 minutes watch time. Like, the retention drops past the first minute or something. And I'm like, I've just never done that. I've never, like, just picked a video and then stopped. Been like, you know what, actually, not for me. I don't know. Call me crazy. Is my content and presentation style wrong? Okay. We need to, at least I would like to aim for sort of a full path down the Polaroid Mega Satan. Like, if we can swing that, that's pretty sweet. So let's try and aim for that. That'll be good. Okay, nice. This active item is decent. Gives you like a lot of little guys. I'm okay with that. One thing I've been like struggling with though is I feel like my audio is pretty quiet in general. You compare me to any other stream around that I like tune into, and I'm just like, they seem to be a lot louder than I am. But I feel like if I crank my microphone higher than this, it starts blowing out, and I don't know how to raise the volume in a different way. I don't know. I might be showing my tech illiteracy here. Don't look. It's private. But yeah, I don't think I know how to change that. I don't know. I'll have to go into the settings and do some finagling. I'll figure it out eventually. I promise. I promise. How much damage? I have 5 point something damage. That's pretty good. I think it sounds fine. I don't really know. Okay, well, if it's fine, it's fine. I'll believe you. Yeah, sure. The items are not great, but we have so many guys. We have so many friends. We have so many chill guys. Hey, Rune, did you get a notification? Or did you just happen to check? How are you doing? Honestly, okay, this item is actually kind of insane. I don't know why I never pick it up. The flushing, incredibly insane. You did get a notification. Oh, so it was just like a freak thing last time. There were just like no notifications for Rune this time around. Not deserved. I need to maintain a bomb. Okay, fuck you then. Remind me to come back and pick up the Eternal Heart, because I will forget. But Rune, I was talking about my my Twitch recap and my YouTube analytics, because they go kind of crazy apparently. Turns out I am top 10% Isaac streamer. What you're seeing, this right here, we are in the 90th percentile. You both do and do not exist until I stream. I believe that. I buy that. In many ways, I don't exist until you tune on the stream also. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, 0.5 tiers. 0.5 tiers is not nothing, but the Trinity Shield it'll save me when I'm yapping. Trinity Shield will pull us out of the fire for sure. Yeah, I did that to myself. Like, you ever think how weird that is? I'm literally just like a voice in a screen. Like, you don't know who I am. You don't know what I look like. That's not true. Belle knows who I am and what I look like. But the rest of you people, you have no fucking clue. I could be whoever. I could be just, you know. Oh my god, we went to, oh hell yeah, work is done. Work is over if you want it. I don't know if I should say this, like, actually, because I feel like that's kind of identifying information. But I'm not gonna say who, but I went to a Christmas party held at my boss's house this weekend, and he lives right across the street from like an actor. And apparently when he was moving in, the actor just showed up in a hoodie and was like, "Hey, I'm John," you know, and that my boss had no clue who that guy was. It was like, "Oh, I'm John," you know, like I decided to replace both names with John for some reason, but you know what I mean, maintaining anonymity. But like, apparently the guy showed up all quiet, like, all like, I guess I gotta greet the neighbors, but I don't want to make a scene out of it. And my boss was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" John and John. Yeah. One with an H, one without. Thank you for the assist, Rune. That's a lot of poops. And not a single pickup. That's fucked up. But yeah. It was also, okay, like it was a rare hangover moment. When I was doing the Danganronpa stream this weekend on Sunday, I was like a little bit hungover. I don't get hungover like ever. That place, you know, they plied us with beers and wine and whiskey, and I was, by the end of it, I was a mess. By the end of it, I was struggling. No, my poop, guys. Can I get a sandwich? Sprinkle some poop in that, please. But yeah, and you know what the funniest thing is actually, because I didn't take the day off yesterday when I was actually really sick. Because there was work to do and I was worried about not getting it all done. Oh, it's an Excel floor. Let's keep that in mind. And we ended up not being able to do it. Today is when we're actually able to do the work, and the new girl is the only one in the lab. The other person in the team also called it sick today. So it's just the new girl bumbling her way through a protocol. I'm so worried about what I'm gonna find when I go to work tomorrow. Oh, like, what is she gonna have done with my beautiful samples? Not my beautiful samples. Oh, squeeb. Wow, never even saw me coming. What? Oh my god. I should have taken damage. Okay, actually, this active item is like the best thing ever. I don't know why I've never picked it up. It just finishes a room for you. I don't know why. I had such like a stigma against it. Maybe because it's poop. And I'm like I'm a little too grown up for poop. I don't poop anymore, guys. I grew out of that. If you're still pooping, honestly, shame on you. Yeah, I don't know why. I had such like a stigma against it, and you know, goes to show when you assume, you make an ass out of you and the poop. Just like that. Room done. Who cares? Grown men and all women don't poop. Yeah, it's really crazy that we have like toilets everywhere, because it's literally just for kids. Just for like kid boys. Like, it's who else needs a toilet? Let's be honest. But they're everywhere because of woke. Oh man, I cannot believe they caught the guy that shot the United Healthcare CEO. And he's hot. Oh no. They really shot themselves in the foot with that one. I thought women didn't pee. Well, I don't think women do. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I was about to say, I don't think women do anything. But I feel like that's gonna get clipped, quoted, and I'm gonna get canceled 5 years down the line. Women do many things. This is like when the Spanish president was trying to talk nicely about Catalan people, which is where I'm from, and he was like, "Los catalanes hacen cosas," which just means Catalan people do things. Like, he couldn't think off the top of his head like of a thing that we did that was good for the country. So it's like, they do stuff, I'm sure. I don't know, somewhere out there they must be getting up to something. In their homes and stuff. No, they're there. What do we keep them around for? How do I add a quote? Exclamation point add quote. You can also use, if you see in the title, exclamation point commands, and that will show you all the commands you can use. That's why I keep it in the title. Women do many things. Okay, that's a good quote, actually. That's the good ending. I was worried it was going to be the other one. The other one is a bit of an issue. How are we on time? We're not doing boss rush. That's okay, though. You're the good guy. You're just the chill guy. You're just the chill guy. Does that apply to my little poops? No. I'll take the pinky eye then. Yes. Oh, but Rune, I was telling Belle about this earlier, but you didn't hear because you weren't here yet. My YouTube analytics go kind of crazy. My most watched video is a Dark Souls video with almost 900 views and a 1 hour average watch time, which means people are literally just tuning in, finding this video randomly, and decided to stick around for an hour on average, which is crazy. And then the latest Isaac video only has like a 20-minute average watch time, which I would still suggest that that's good. That does not apply to the flying peepers. That's so fucked up. But for whatever reason, someone added it to like a thirst trap video playlist. Like, cause I did not know this, but in the analytics you can see what playlists your video has been added to, and someone added it to a playlist full of like thirst trap videos. And then it's just my 2 hour Isaac video. It was just, the runs were that good. Sometimes, you know, if an Isaac run is that good, you gotta jork it a little. I'm not going to question it. I'm not gonna stand here and tell you what to do. Who am I? Your dad? God? No, do whatever you want. You wanna jork it to the Isaac video? You know, as long as you don't tell me about it. As long as you as long as you don't hit me up. Do whatever you like. Oh man, this video is going askew. This video is going wrong. Okay, but you understand why I say shit like this, because we end up with these quotes. And these quotes are good, man. Who am I to get in the way of these quotes? Your dad? God? No, I'm not. Ow. I'm actually going to die. Oh, it kills the poop bosses. I forgot. These are poop bosses. So they die to the flushing toilet. It's like Pokemon. Fire beats grass. Everyone knows that. Toilet beats poop. I've been actually... Okay, this is unrelated. I don't know why I say that like it's a segue. But now that the workload for all the PhD apps and stuff has lessened somewhat, I've been getting back into learning how to code games in Godot, because I've always been fascinated by the idea of making my own game, but I'm really bad at picking up skills by myself. I'm really bad at just sitting down, deciding I'm going to learn a thing, and then learning it. That just doesn't happen. So I need to... You don't remember this being mentioned at all? It might have been mentioned a little bit, and it might not have. It was not a prominent thing. I didn't say it a lot, but it's definitely been a thing for me. I've definitely wanted to. I'm so worried about walking into a boss fight with only half a heart, but it's okay. We don't take damage. Not in this household. We don't take damage. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, I've been getting back into that because I've picked up coding for work, because I needed to learn how to code to do data analysis. And when I needed it for that, I actually went and learned it. So I know I definitely have the capacity to learn it, and I'm hoping that now that I know the data analysis skills that I use for work, which is not the same language, but once you know one coding language, you know, it's like Romance languages. Once you know Spanish, you can learn French a lot easier, you know. So I'm hoping I can learn this language a lot easier. And Godot is such a lightweight and sort of friendly system when compared to other stuff. I'm hoping that will... Okay. +1 Eternal Heart. +1 health, heals one heart, and flight might be exactly what we need. Oh, but the prayer card though. Popping that. Yeah, we're gonna do prayer card. We're gonna do prayer card and we're gonna pop it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, when the farthest I got when I was doing this originally was making a version of Pong that was bad. I thought I was going to learn a bit of Godot and start squirting out shit like Isaac all over again. Nope. It's not that easy, turns out. But I have been trying to learn other stuff, and I think it'd be nice to, if and when I pick up this skills a bit more profoundly, I can do like game dev streams. Can you imagine that? People actually stream that, and it makes me wonder like how interesting that is to watch. Because as far as I can tell, game dev is just a lot of writing code and banging your head and it doesn't work. Like it as far as I can tell, there's not a lot of entertainment value to be found in developing a video game. Oh, you got stuck in the wall still, huh? It would be funny if the audience were involved. Yeah, but how is the thing? Because you're just writing some code. Like, how does that invite any sort of audience participation? I don't feel like it does very much. We need to not take damage to preserve the eternal heart. I say that I almost walked into a tear. The fact that I have the little fly taking care of those for me is huge, honestly. Yeah. I need one more room. But yeah, I also don't like think it will happen anytime soon, if and when it happens, because getting to the point where you can make anything worthwhile while coding is going to take a good while. Plus, I'm about to start doing supposedly a PhD, which is going to be even more work on my end. I don't know how much work I'll have to dedicate to stuff. Hopefully, though, actually, doing a PhD is going to give me time to stream at times that are not so constrained by my working schedule, because ultimately when you're doing a PhD, you're doing college classes and then kind of doing experiments, but it's all a lot more on your own schedule. It's not a 9 to 5. It's a whenever to whenever, you know? I've got PhDs in my lab right now that like they don't come to the lab until like 3 p.m. on any given day, and then they stay until 9. Or they just go and do like an overnight shift. I don't know. They're kind of crazy. Okay. Do this and pop it. Do this, and what happens if I pop this? Do I get a wisp? Oh, it leaves a wisp where I go. Okay, cute, but I'm okay. Let's pick this up and pop it. That's good. Getting all the wisps. That's huge for the economy, though. We're gonna need those to complete this run. But I could see a Mega Satan run depending on the items we get in the chest, because right now it's looking, you know, outlook not very positive. Oh my god, that reminds me. We had a White Elephant gift exchange, which, by the way, White Elephant gift exchange, the premise of it is already fucking psychopathic. Because it's a Christmas, or like not even a Christmas, but it's a gift exchange, but you can steal gifts from other people. Isn't the sentiment in that a little like fucked up? It's like it's the giving season, isn't it? I thought it was all supposed to be about like being there for your fellow man or whatever. But I got my first gift I got stolen, so I pick up a different one. That one got stolen too. And then the third one I got is the one I took home. But it's like, holy man, like it didn't feel great, you know, to have two gifts that I was excited about and then have them stolen, be taken from me. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty cute. My boss ended up with the gift that I brought, which was some very cute Christmassy slippers, from the Squishables store next to where I live. Oh God, is this a hush run? Do we have it in us? Yeah, I would not be happy if someone stole my shit, even if it sucked. I know, like, you get a thing, and, like, you form an attachment to it. Even if it's bad, you're like, this is mine. No, don't stay. Shoo, shoo. But no, twice. First thing that got stolen was these, drink marker thingies, which honestly, they were kind of sucky, so I was not super attached to those, and I'm honestly a little, I don't know, weirded out that someone else wanted those. But yeah, I got territorial over them. I was like, no, this is mine. I'm not sure I want speed down. Plus 1 health. Almond milk is not great, honestly. My damage is gonna go super down, which I'm not excited about. Okay. It's a little weird, but I can, like, restock and then pop. Get a battery. Pop. Get a battery. Pop. Get a battery. Pop. It's gonna give me some health. It's gonna give me some wisps. A random rune shard. Rune? This you? What's a decorative floor tile in case it's a was and we get a crawl space? What's a decorative floor tile around here? I think this one with the markings is kind of decorative. Okay, it was. I don't know what that rune was. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that looks like it's you. Sorry to say, you're kind of a little freak looking rune. Some speed up and shot speed up, sure. Okay, well, we're about as ready as we're gonna be. Put me in, coach. Wow, okay. Listen, I love you very much, but at this point, you have to understand the relationship that we have. Uh, the way I treat my Twitch chat, you're gonna have to be into a little bit of pain. It's just how I do it. I don't know a better way. I'm sorry. I would if I could. You think I'm like this because I want to? You think I enjoy being a monster? I'm doing it for your own good. I'm teaching you some harsh truths. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Okay, okay. This guy will die at some point, but the fact that it's taken so long does not make me very optimistic about Hush. Having the fly knocking out nearby tiers, though, is going to be huge, because we can just kind of camp here on Hush's ass. Oh no, we lost the guy. Okay, I might need to go a little bit into focus mode here. I'm gonna yap for now, but if I go silent, you know why. Yeah. The second thing that got stolen, though, I forgot I was talking about this, but you see, I've got a space in the cerebellum where I store all the information about this stuff. Second thing that got stolen was like a real nice bottle of wine. I was super torn up about that. I was looking forward to going home and enjoying a nice bottle of wine, but no. I ended up with a pretty cool book. It was the time science through time or something like that. It's called, from the Smithsonian. It's just a bunch of it's just from the start of everything, the start of the world. It's very illustrated. It's very artistic, but also very informative. It's like a fantastic coffee table book, and that is where it is at right now. It's on my coffee table. Ugh. Crazy, I'm just sitting here not taking damage by the... Okay, that's about to change. That's about to change. Never mind, never mind. I found the safe spot. Where is the safe spot? Here. Here. Whew. It's not fair for him to be sending out flies while they're doing these waves like this. That's a little, like, too much, maybe. Because now I gotta be dealing with these tiers coming up. And the flies coming to get me. Okay, this is a safe spot. This is a safe spot. I'm so good at reading Hush patterns now. I'm not hitting him here. Hang on. This is a safe spot. Yeah, it is a pretty cool book. The girl that got it came by later to make sure I liked it and I didn't think it was like a bad gift or anything. I'm like, no, are you kidding? We work in like a science lab, but this is super cool. I'll keep it. Thank you very much. My boss got those slippers, as I was mentioning. I don't think he was super enthusiastic about them for some reason. They were so cool. They were like Santa Claus slippers. They looked like, okay, sorry. They looked like little Santa Clauses with plague masks on them, and they were super cute and super fluffy. He didn't want to put them on because the size they were on was a women's size, even though they're fucking slippers, bro. It doesn't matter. Who cares what size they say they are? They're gonna fit you. They're slippers. They're medium. They're slipper size medium. Women's size, I don't know. Like a 9. I don't, yeah. He didn't put them on, but everyone kind of liked the gift. He just didn't want to wear them for some reason. Okay, this is a little too much. This is a little too much now. Hush is close to dead though. With all the yapping, I didn't even realize. But Hush is almost dead. I need to be using this. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. If it's just the beams, that's fine. We can dodge all day, I say, while taking damage. Okay, that was a safe spot. That was crazy that I found that. Divine intervention, baby. Okay, that's an unlock. Let's pick up this because we will need health. 5 fewer hearts. Yeah, no, it was hardcore by the end there, but we did it. Now we have 3 hearts. But did I just? Oh, I opened up the map. Okay. I don't think there's a shop in these levels. No, there's not. I'll take coins anyway. I'm a little greedy like that. It's whatever. Contract from below. That's doubles room clear reward, but 30% chance, 33% chance for no room clear reward. Yep. This is the kind of stuff I have removed the Krebs cycle from my brain so that I can remember Isaac items for some reason. Isaac items is the kind of shit that I will look at and just know what they are. But God forbid you try to get me to explain why I'm doing this experiment I'm doing right now, because I could not tell you. I don't know. For science, I think? It's for science. It's for science. Yeah. Are you doing anything fun for, I don't know, the holidays? I'm gonna be going home. I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about all the good food. I only get to eat good home food twice a year. When I go home summer and when I go home for what? When I go home for summer, when I go home for Christmas, and that's it. But I am super excited about both of those. Isaac is more important than science. Well, you know, people are paying attention to my Isaac. No one's paying attention to my freaking science. So, let's see someone read my papers and stay on them for an hour, huh? Let's see someone put my papers in a jack-off playlist, and then we'll see. Right now, I know where my priorities lie. My ancestors are smiling down upon me. Can you say the same? Yeah, having the little fly taking care of shit for me, absolutely huge. Okay, a key. Perfect. Oh, oh, all the health. All the health in the world. Yes, please. Yes, please. There are many people who would do that. What, put my research in a jack off? I'm telling you right now, no one is doing that. Okay. Maybe they would, but it's just because we're doing jack knockouts. This is a very particular joke. If you got that, tell me in the, I don't know, fucking DM me if you understood that, because that is, we are kindred souls. But other than that, yeah, I don't know why someone would put my research in a jack off playlist. What? I am confident we can do this boss fight. I just wish we could do it without taking damage, which I don't think that's going to happen. Just because I'm not good at my job. Well, this is not my job. I don't know why I talk about it like it is. My job is not to keep you entertained. My job is to keep cancer at bay. Okay, okay. We hide. We hide. Okay, we're doing decently. We're doing decently. Feel excluded. Nope, I took damage. Never mind. You feel excluded because you didn't understand it. Well, I'm going to explain it to you, alright? So, when there is interferon signaling in cancer cell, those interferons are received by the JAK molecules on the outside of the cell, which then pass the message onto the STAT molecules, which dimerize and move down to the nucleus, where they start the IRF1 response pathway. However, there are alternate pathways that mediate not just the stop of cell growth, which is what happens through this interferon gamma pathway, but also that demand cell death, which is what we're looking into. There you go. Understood. Did you understand that? Did you follow? Do you got it? Okay, we're getting unlocks. I have only 2 keys. I don't really like that. Okay, this is actually good. I will find more keys, I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. There's 3 of them. I thought there were just 2. That's on me. Maybe 2/3 of that. Well, that's not bad. That's a decent amount. Well, the short of it is, if you knock out Jack, there's a decreased or complete erasure of the anti-cancer response from interferon gamma signaling, because the signal has no way to get into the cell to tell it to, like, die and stuff. So that's why we knock out Jack in cancer cells and then look at what happens and try to regain the sensibility in cases where that has happened. Because there's real world cases, right, where, I don't know, a patient has a mutation in their Jack molecule, which means it's not doing its job. And then suddenly, when they have cancer, their cells don't know to die because the immune system is trying to tell them, but the Jack molecules aren't passing the message on. So we look into ways to make it so that happens, even without the help of Jack, or like by introducing some drugs that act as though they were Jack. They are not named Jack, and it's not Jack with a C. It's just JAC. I think it's like Janus activated kinase or something like that. It's definitely Janus and kinase. I don't know if the A stands for activated or something else. But there you go. That's the research. That's the big boy biology words. I need to, like, maintain health as I am going around. Never mind. I need to get out. I need to fucking get out of here, man. I'm so over. I'm so cooked. Never mind. We're so back. We're so back. The it's so over to we're so back pipeline. They're not named Janus like that. It's Janus. Janus. Oh my god. You are a troll. You're a little troll, Rune. Anyone ever tell you that? You troll a little bit. And then you get mad at me when I'm mean to you. But you're mean to me right back. This is just a toxic relationship. Oh, some keys. Yes, please. Okay, I'll go back and open the rest of the chests. What way was that? Not this way. Hehe, not this way. I'm just clarifying. You are a devil. You're a little devil, Rune. Oh, it sucks when it's winter, because I need to go turn on the lights already. And it's not even 5 p.m. I gotta tell you, it feels so nice to have my car back. I just saw my car keys while I was going to turn on the light. It feels so nice for it that it's finally fixed. And I can go and drive around, and I can drive to work without bumming rides. Midas touch, sure. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. The sky instantly became black. It's honestly really sucky because like it gets light, at least here in California. It gets light at like 6 a.m. We're like, fucking no one's out of bed at 6. Are you crazy? But then we don't get light in the evening. You get out of work and it's dark already, and that really is demoralizing. Like, I would take an hour less in the morning for an hour more at night. Daylight savings is a scam. There's a lot of spiders after my ass. We need to abolish daylight savings. We really honestly do. Have I mentioned how wild the time zones are in Spain? I feel like I have, but I'll say it again just because I like repeating things like a broken record. In Spain, we live 1 hour ahead of what we actually should be. Like, we are directly south of the UK, but we are 1 hour ahead of the UK. We're in the same kind of time that stuff like Germany has, for example, even though Germany is way to the west of us. And that is, I am repeating dialogue like an NPC, but that is because we used to be in a dictatorship. Another one of my good reliable gallium topics, the Spanish dictatorship of the 20th century. We used to be in a dictatorship, and our dictator was like pretty chummy with Hitler. So he moved the Spain time 1 hour ahead to be with the same time as Hitler. Germany is to the east, not to the west. I got it mixed up. I'm so bad with cardinal directions. Don't point it out. I'm so ashamed. Like, I know my righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but I do not know north, south, east, west without, like, running through the whole cardinal directions in my head. I don't know why. I'm polarly misaligned. Okay. But yeah, and then since the dictatorship ended, we've kept it like that because it's super nice for the tourism industry, because it doesn't get dark until like 10 p.m. And they wanted to keep that way because then the tourists stay out until later. But the rest of the country is in fucking shambles because you step out of the house in the morning and it's still night. Honestly, sounds kind of nice. It's real nice in the evening. It's not so nice in the morning. So it's like the tourism sector pushes really hard to keep it this way, and then other people are like, can we please go back to how it used to be? Oh god, these guys are gonna make a bajillion spiders. The morning shouldn't be bright? I hard disagree. I'm sorry, hard disagree on that. Oh, there's the boss. Okay, and then we need to do Mega Satan after this, so let's keep that in mind. If we get a Delirium portal also, that'll be real nice. Although, I'm not sure we can walk out of Mega Satan after doing it. I'm pretty sure after Mega Satan, it's like you either get a Delirium Portal there or you're shit out of luck. So let's hope for a Delirium Portal in either of those. Although I'm not really thinking this is a Delirium run. But as long as we can try, you know, let's do it. Let's try and unlock post-it marks. I love me getting a character where I've barely unlocked anything, getting a run that unlocks like 6 post-it marks. That's huge. That feels huge. That feels big. When does the sun rise though? What, like here? I don't know. At like... Right now, like at 5 a.m. you start getting glints. Because I've had a couple of sleepless nights because I was sick. So I've had plenty of opportunity to just sit there and slowly watch the sun come in. And at 5 or so, you start to get a little bit of... Oh, in Spain. It's like... It's not too late. But it is closer to like 8 or so. When it's the winter, you drive out of the house in the morning and it is like just black, just dark. It's still nighttime. Do I want +1 fire rate like that? I don't think I do. All right, let's try Mega Satan. I don't know if we were equipped for it, but let's try. I believe in my ability to dodge Mega Satan. I just don't think I have enough damage to sustainably like stay here, and all the little waves of enemies he makes are real fucking annoying. Put road visibility. Well, yeah, that is pretty bad though. I like ever since I got my driving license, I started driving. I'm fucking in awe of people who drive like at dusk. I cannot do dusk driving. Dusk driving messes with my vision so much. I cannot see road signs. I cannot judge how far shit is. I don't know. I'm not made for the dusk. Alright. See, like now we just gotta start killing all the friggin' enemies. That's gonna take me a year because I don't have damage. But oh well. Honestly, the fly that is blocking tears is my best friend. Bot fly, my beloved. Who matters most here? I don't like you with the scythes, honestly. Oh, yep, that's why. Yeah, you simply you would not catch me. You would not catch me driving in the dusk if I could help it. Sadly, I cannot help it because that's just the time I finish work. But if I could have it my way, man, I am not hitting the road in these conditions. I would be driving. You know what? Actually, the way I like to drive the best. I drove at like 3 a.m. to go pick up my girlfriend from hanging out with some friends. That's my favorite. Just like the whole city was empty. It was me zigzagging lanes back and forth like I owned the city. It was great, man. Oh, yeah. That was the best. That was actually the best. Oh, God. Love it when the roads are empty. It's so nice, isn't it? It's actually so nice. I love it so much. I don't like you because you're leaving creep, so let's get rid of you. You with the bombs also not cool. Yeah, this one is gonna like it just chases you and eventually it gets faster than you, which is kind of fucked up. Okay, we have over half our health remaining. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, this one with the beams is kind of bad, and this one with the explode, and this one with the bombs. They're all bad. Can we just agree they're all bad, actually? Holy shit. Can you stop? Can you stop? Get some help, please. Okay, wow, those bombs were huge. Now, the next round, I think, is the Angels. Which are gonna take a licking, but we know the Angels, at least, and there's only one at a time. So that's fine. Oh, these are gonna start splitting. Yep, yep, yep. We stay dodging, we stay dodging, we stay dodging. Okay, now we've reached the point of concentration. I cannot talk about things that are not the game. I have to talk about the game right now. I'm sorry. Angel. Yeah. Yeah, I can't be hanging out outside this one. Yep, that's why. Because it only shoots downward, but I never can tell which way he's gonna shoot. This one is fine. This one I know the patterns. No, I say, and then I get hit. Fuck, man. Okay, okay. I don't think he's got much else now. He's still in phase 1, which is not great. But now it's just a matter of killing him dead a couple of times. And then we're done. We can go home. I feel like I should be hanging out close. But if I get close, he stomps me like so. Okay. Whoop. I saw that one coming. I saw that one coming. Okay. I just move out of the way in case it's Brimstone. And then we're done. Okay, now again. And harder. But I believe in us. This is hard, man. This is like a well-earned Mega Satan if we get it. If we can do this, it's gonna be because we earned it. We worked hard at it and we fucking just when it did it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm over. I'm through. I'm through in this town. Oh, bot fly, bot fly, bot fly, bot fly. Bot fly, my beloved. Oh, bot fly getting rid of the fires also. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I hate this one. I hate this one because it's so hard to predict. Okay, Botfly's getting rid of some of them. It's starting to chip. He's starting to chip. He can bleed. Do you bleed, Superman? God. You know, I went to see Batman versus Superman in theaters, and it was, like, so lame. I was so excited. I have such a bad history of going to see superhero movies in theaters and getting burned so badly. I went to see Morbius in theaters. Don't tell anyone, but I did. And it was bad. I went to see Batman versus Superman. What else did I want to go to see? I went to see one of those like X-Men movies that was toward the end, and they were pretty bad also. I've just been hurt. Oh, we did it. Holy shit. Mega Satan, Mega who? Mega and the Delirium portal. Okay, sure. Let's go do Delirium. Who am I to say no to a cheeky Delirium portal? Holy shit. Okay. Unlocked everything. Convinced my dad to put on Morbius. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Rune. Because absolutely Morbius seems like the kind of... Like, it's your aesthetic, for sure. You kidding? Freaking vampire movie? That's like a little edgy like that? You know what I mean, though, right? Like, it's definitely your kind of vibe, but they did it so dirty. I'm so sorry about that. Should have done better by you. I'm not goth. No, I know, but you have skulls in your room. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta give it to me, at least to a degree here. You have skulls in your room, Rune. The defense rests. Yeah, the bats as flying hungry piranhas. I know what you mean. I like there's this I used to go to this place in the summer that's like swarming with bats, and I've never had an issue with them. Bats, I'm friends with them. Birds is a different story. Bats are cool. Bats can hang. I need to find actually some kind of a teleport item. I need to find a like a card or a rune or something that will teleport me away. So if I end up in the delirium rune, I can just leave. Because that way I can go around, do the other rooms, get more items, and be better prepared. There's a madness to my method. It's like you're like, but surely it's more bosses. But yeah, but delirium is really fucking hard, man. Bats don't eat flesh. They drink blood. I know. I did appreciate though, okay? You might crucify me for this one. I appreciated just how freaking blatantly evil the bad guy was. He wasn't trying to, you know, appeal to some sort of heightened sense of, I did not mean to do that, to some heightened sense of like humanity. He didn't believe he was right or wrong. He was just like, fuck it, I'm a vampire. I want to kill some dudes. And it is sorely missing to have stuff like that. We need some more of that in cinema. The other day, like 2 days ago, I watched this movie called Hot Frosty. I think Hot Frosty on Netflix. It was recommended to my girlfriend as a sort of go watch it. It's such a bad movie. Oh my god. It is such a good movie. It is such a good movie. It's the 2000s 90-minute movie, which I have been saying for so long. We need the 2000s 90-minute movie back. It's a movie that clearly did not cost a lot to make and clearly did not expect to make a lot of money back. Sexy Frosty the Snowman. Literally Sexy Frosty the Snowman. It's a small town in the northeast coast in America, I'm pretty sure. And it's just like a sexy snowman from a snowman competition comes alive. And he is just a perfect hunk of meat. He's just a little himbo. And he just teaches everyone the meaning of Christmas, basically, by virtue of how fucking positive and kind he is. It's Sexy Frosty the Snowman. And it's got some scenes that are a little like thirsty, you know. It's got some scenes where it's like an old lady being all like, "Oh, look at that guy," you know. Like it's a little much. But at the same time, it's such a sincere movie. It doesn't have a fucking multiverse to begin with. So, you know, I would say that's pretty good. That already beats most movies out there. And then it's just a cute movie about a snowman becoming a guy, but having to, you know, and becoming a teacher or like a helper, like a janitor type guy at a school or something, and just bringing so much joy to all these people. And it was just like, it was just a good, it's not a bad, it's not a, okay, it's not a good movie, okay? I'm not gonna say IMDb 10 out of 10 on this, but I do think you should go and watch it, because it's the kind of movie we've been missing for a long time. We've not had movies like this in a long time. And that's the kind of movie you would have on DVD at home. I put it right fucking back, man. That's the kind of movie you would bust out when the family is, you know, it's like a movie, it's a Christmas tradition movie. It's not a good movie, but it's a Christmas movie. That's something. Wow. Fuck you, man. I want to keep clearing the floor in case I get some teleport item. That's why I'm going around. Yeah, it's hot. It's Hot Frosty the Snowman. That's the movie. That's the plot. It's like, what if we took Frosty the Snowman and we gave him six-pack abs and he knows how to fix a home? There's like a whole plot line about how like quickly he learns to build houses and stuff because he just watches shit on TV and he can learn it immediately. I don't know. That's just a weird side plot. But it's a decent movie. I think it's the kind of movie that you need to watch to take a break from all the other movies that are around right now. Saw a Hallmark movie for the first time the other day. Are they that bad? I've heard a lot of stuff about Hallmark movies, but I've never actually seen one. And I've never, like, you know, gone out of my way to see one, but I feel like the Hallmark movies, they know their audience and they cater to them well. I'm not about to start a fight here, you know? What they do does not concern me. I am happy for them. Truly happy from the bottom of my heart. Brainwashed to act like that. Yeah. I will say, I don't like that from what I've seen, the general plotline of a Hallmark movie is a woman ditching a stable life for an uncertain life at the hands of some small town hunk. Because it seems to me like it promotes dangerous ideas in the minds of women in relationships. I don't want my girlfriend to leave me because high school jock starts cutting trees in her hometown. I don't know. I'd be like, you know, hey, can you just hold off? I will have to be a little late this Christmas, but I promise you, you know, we'll be together next Christmas, and if I seal this deal, we are set for life. If I do this, we don't have to worry about money ever again. And she'll be like, oh no, it's no teleport items. I will take the lovers into boss fight, because if I take damage, I will need to re-up. You don't fuck the... I'm sorry, don't fuck the ground. You've lost me. You've lost me now. What do you mean you don't fuck the ground? Who don't fuck the ground? No spirit hearts. That's so sad. Alright, let's walk into one and... Okay, not delirium. Not delirium. We just have to play the game. Play the numbers now. I'm sorry, but yeah, but what does it mean to fuck the ground? Who's fucking the ground? +1 luck, sure. It's a pretty meh item, but I'll take it. Let's do that boss fight. I'm just like going around picking fights now. Oh, hang on. I would just want to do this room quickly before they activate. That way I don't even need to worry about dodging because I'm so bad at that. I am absolutely missing the point. Yes. No, this is not an issue. This is I concede. I am missing the point severely. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my god, talking about missing the point. So I'm on when I first came to the US, I got a contract with Mint Mobile, right? Cuz it's a very nice sort of prepaid system. So you just pay for like a year in advance or pay for however long in advance, and you just get a phone plan, right? Right now I'm paying $15 a month for unlimited talk and text and 5 gigs of high speed 5G data a month, right? Which is not a bad deal. Typically, you know, it's very rare that I ever need more than 5 gigs of data any given month. So I was a wager for Thanksgiving, and I ran out of data like November 30th, and then December 1st I was supposed to get more data, and I did not. And I was calling support, and I was trying to... I was calling support. I was trying to get someone to give me my 5 gigs of data, and they were not. They were saying, like, the person I was talking to was just so fucking obtuse. It was, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, like, mean to people. This is not who I am. Holy shit, that person had no idea what I was asking them to do, and kept trying to screw me over on stuff. They were like, well, I'm looking on my end and it looks like you did receive the data. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm calling about. That I'm sure on your end, it looks like I received it, but I'm telling you I did not. And I don't know how else to prove that to you other than to tell you I don't have my data. Please give me my data. And he was like, well, if we look at the plan, it's already says you used it. See right here, it says it's already used. I'm like, yeah, I know it says that. I'm telling you that's wrong. I'm telling you, please fix that and give me my data. And they were just like, they were missing the point so entirely. At the end, they were like, okay, well, what you can do is you can pay $10 to add 1 gig of data to your plan. I'm like, no, fuck you. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna pay for something I already paid for. I paid for you to give me 5 gigs, and you haven't. Give me my fucking data plan. I need it for when I'm driving around. I use the GPS on my phone for that kind of stuff, and the map's not gonna load if I don't have my data. Give me my data plan. It was impossible with that person. And then I asked to escalate it to their manager. I know, I pulled a Karen move. I felt like a little bad, but after talking to that person for like 40 minutes and not getting anything back, I was just like, just give me your manager. And manager takes one look at my account and goes like, oh yeah, it looks here like you did not get your 5G data. We'll work on getting it back to you. You should have it in like 4 hours. And I was like, thank you. That's all I need. That's all I need. I wasn't trying to like, you know, sleaze my way into more data. Just give me my 5 gigs and that's it. He was trying to get me to pay for something I had already paid for. Jesus. I'm so incensed about that person. They had no business being in customer support because to begin with, they had no intention of hearing me out. They kept talking about stuff like, yeah, but if you don't use all your data the previous month, it doesn't roll over. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with any of them? I'm not talking about that. Yeah, such an asshat. I'm sorry. That person soured my day so severely. But now I do have my data. So that's nice. I'm going to die, I think. I don't know how much health I have. So I need to play like I only have 1 health, I think, is the short of it. I need to play like I'm going to die. Live like you're gonna die. Problem with delirium is it gets faster like the less health it has. So this shit's not gonna get any easier. And I don't have that much speed. I have 1.38, which is not much. What? Why is there 2 of you? This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. I don't want to like stay still too long, but sometimes you find a little safe space and like what else are you gonna do, you know? Yeah, and honestly, I'm pretty proud of us putting together a run like this, the way we've not had really any good items this run. We have Prayer Card, which has given us max health. Other than that, fucking nothing. Barely any damage ups. To be all the way at Delirium and have no damage ups and no nothing like that, this is all skill now. And as I say that, I'm noticing My wrist hurts a little bit if I hold it like this. I need to move it, but I can't move it. Fuck. Okay, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Never mind. Ouch. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm reset. I'm reset. I don't know how much health I have. This is so stressful. Oh god, he's only half dead. He's only half dead. Botfly once again is pulling fucking numbers here. What is this? Hierophant? Give it. And then we pop that. That's gonna soak up a hit. That's not nothing. That's gonna soak up a hit for us. Okay, that's that spent. Sure. Fucking. Oh, that was good actually. That gave me reaction time. The way I popped it just then. That gave me the reaction time. But yeah, I'm struggling. Mightily struggling. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I've never seen that. Gonna dip? That's okay, listen. If you're gonna come back in 40 minutes, we're still gonna be here. This fight's gonna take a year and a half. Alright. I maybe should not be looking at chat right now, but it is my prerogative as a streamer. If I was going to play without looking at chat, why would I even be streaming? You know what I mean? But also, yeah, this is probably not very smart. Ouch. Oh, Midas touch, Midas touch. Midas touch. Fuck. Fuck. Stay moving, stay moving, stay moving, stay moving. Stay moving or stay dead, bro. Jesus. This is, it's all stacked against us. Oh god. Standing here, I realize you were just like me. Okay, okay. No, we're good. 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 Copium! Oh god, no, yeah, I was never gonna dodge that. I was never gonna dodge that. If I don't have my little tricks, I was never gonna dodge that. Okay, two angles. He's the angle and the devil. Oh, fuck. Oh, welcome back, Belle. It was so long and we almost had it, but we got quite a few unlocks just then. That was these 4 marks. Everything other than the heart we got just then. So that's decent. All right, hit me on rando again. You know, actually, I got a little drunk last night. I got a little crunk. We got a little crunk last night. Just a little bit. Apollyon. We haven't unlocked anything with Apollyon, really? Okay, that's good. I got a little crunk last night, and I swear that helped me play Jacob on Esau better. I'm like those people that's like, no, I drive better after a couple. Oh no, trust me. After a couple, you kind of get Jacob and Esau. I don't get it on like base level, but get a couple diet Coke martinis in me. I'm in there. I know what I'm doing. Crunk on what? It was like pink Malibu. Is that a drink? Is that the one that's like vodka, but it's also super girly pink and super sweet? That mixed into Diet Coke that we got from In-N-Out. So it was I think that's a proper crunk. I don't know. Don't ask me, but I'm pretty sure that's a proper crunk. Pink Malibu, that is the thing. Okay, thank you. I don't know. I'm not a drinker. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Malibu's so good though. I mean, you're a girl, you would say that. I say, like, I also enjoy it, but something about it. I feel like I enjoy it on its own. It's kind of weird. I enjoy it as like a sip and drink. If I drink it like a whiskey, we're good. If I'm mixing it into shit, I don't know about that, Sheaf. That's a little much. Don't think you've had the pink version. I don't know. I don't think I've had the regular version. I've only ever had the pink one. It served me well in my times of need. Where is my phone? Here's my phone. I just need to keep an eye on it. I'm so bad at... No, okay, we're good. I need to keep an eye on my phone because I need to keep an eye to make sure the new girl at work isn't doing anything wrong. I thought she was gonna have someone else with her, but it's just her. She's been there for a week, and everyone else on the team apparently called in sick on her today. So I was texting with her and trying to help to get some stuff planned out. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. But apparently I think she held her own. I think she did pretty good. I'm kind of shocked that that was the case because I was at work yesterday sick as a dog, and I was already telling other people in the team I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off. Could be anything. As long as we're doing that, just absorb it. Yeah. We haven't unlocked anything with you. Let's go. Let's go do a regular run. Yeah, so I was hoping other people in the team would know. I'm taking the today off, so I don't know. If you do not have to take the day off, don't. But I guess it might have just happened like that. It might have just... stars might have just aligned in a way that made it so no one was in today but the new girl. Although, between you and me, I'm pretty sure whatever freaking, like, super cold I had yesterday, I got from the new girl. Because the first couple days she was in, clearly sick and without masking. And I was like, okay, this is a microbiology lab. What's the big idea? But I think it was just an issue. It was not an issue of like incompetence or malice. It was just an issue that for whatever reason she got it into her head that it would be a bad first impression to like look sick or be sick first days of work. So she tried to look like she wasn't, and I don't know, it's like that might be the case if you're working in a like big company. This is a college lab. Like, half the people are wearing sweatpants. You don't have to worry about keeping up appearances like that. American work culture. American work culture is so fascinating, actually, to me. Because I talked to HR day one, and they're like, you absolutely must. If you do nothing else, you must take your 1 hour lunch break every day. And then they give me enough work that I can't actually do that, and I take like a 20-minute lunch break instead. And then I don't report that, because if I report that, then they're gonna get on my ass about not taking enough lunch break. And it's just like, you know, it's such a the system disincentivizes listening to the human, which is kind of crazy. Me talking to my friend who was doing like, he's also got basically an entry-level position but back home, and he's like, oh yeah, well, you know, I get a full month paid vacation every year, plus of course, you know, bunch of holidays through the year. It's just like, man, the benefits, where's my benefits? I forgot how these spiders just fucking come for you. These spiders are out to get you. Yeah, I think the reason I haven't done much with Apollyon is that until you get a couple items under your bag and a couple of things absorbed that are actually good, he's just a guy. He's literally just a guy. I'm going to die. This is the Ragman is such a like a fuck you boss for early levels. It's just like I get owned. Okay, tears up. We take tears up. How's all the grad apps treating you, Bell? How you holding up with that? I'm considering getting a camera, but I do such ugly shit in front of the computer because you guys can't see. Like I just did the most heinous stretch with my yawn. If you had a camera on, you would have been able to see my lunch. Like it was bad. Like part of me is like, I don't know if I should be. I don't know if I should get a camera. Part of me is also like, maybe I should get a camera because if I'm top 10% Isaac streamer without a camera, I'm gonna be top fucking 1% with a camera. I'm gonna be part of the 1%. The 1% of Twitch streamers get 99% of the revenue. The system needs to be fixed. You're trying to get a meeting with a professor. See, I haven't really done that with a lot of places. I have like my main place that I'm applying to, which is with my current boss. So like I already really know him and we get along really well. And I was at his Christmas party this weekend. And then I have like just all these other programs where I've just put faculty in that I've never fucking talked to. So they're going to look at me and they're going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? Why does this guy want to work with me? I never heard of him before. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. I should have. No. I think it will be fine. Yeah, there was one where it didn't directly ask me to add, be like, talk to professors. It didn't say go and talk to a professor, but it did just in the application have a little pop-in thing that was like, list all faculty you have talked to. And I said no one, and I clicked the next section, and it gave me an error that was like, you must fill in this. And I was like, well, I haven't talked to fucking anyone. So I'm not gonna put anyone in. So I just created one of those forms and I left it blank. So I don't think I'm getting into that place, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you for that one. You're gonna spit flies right in my face? Oh man. This one is not going in the porn playlist, guys. We're not making it into the porn playlist with this one. We're not making it out of the recommendeds with this one. Oh, fuck yeah. I have no health, but we go. We go on. To come up with a research topic for one app and write about it. What is the program called? Because I am great at coming up with ideas. I'm horrible on the follow through. Like I'm horrible about actually making the like working on the ideas, but I can come up with ideas like you would not believe. I can brainstorm like a absolute demon. So if you need help with that, I'm your guy for sure. Critical museum studies. What the fuck is a critical museum study, though? Like, you gotta talk to me like... Oh, fuck. If I talk to you about, identifying molecular targets for immune escape rescue in cancer cells, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Okay, well, without critical, then what is museum studies? Because I know what a museum studies, like a museum studies art and a museum studies archaeology and whatever. But like museum studies seems a little meta. No, museum studies seems like you're studying the museum. So what is that? And why is it a grad program? Oh. I don't want to demean it. I'm exaggerating for comedic value here. But I do want to know. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Where boss? Okay. 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 We can do this. We can do this for sure. Like, are you applying to study a museum? Is it sort of like archival stuff? Or like what are we talking about when we say critical museum studies? Museum studies seems pretty broad, but at the same time very concretely about a museum, which is wild to me. So explain. America, explain. Each program is a bit different, but kind of a study of museums and on culture and their role in education, and some programs have a focus on collections or museum management. Okay, so you have to think about... Okay, I'll come up with an idea. The role museums have in our culture. There's something to be done about maybe, you know how they're doing these, I don't know how alive that is, but they used to do these museum walkthroughs. Yeah, these sort of, you can download an app on your phone and it uses augmented reality and it shows you like 4K imagings of paintings and stuff, and you can basically walk through a museum without ever stepping foot in it. And you can talk about it in the context of how that is good for accessibility and the scope, but that is also bad because it lets you experience the museum in a very cherry-picked kind of way instead of seeing things in the context of the exhibit, which is supposed to, you know, like there's a story to be told through that and knowledge to be gained by the context and the supporting information in the room. There you go. Fucking gotcha. They're massive. That's all you need. Right? I have good ideas. I have good fucking ideas when it comes to this shit. I have no idea how I would start with this. But I'm not wrong. This is a good study. I can parrot frickin' like talking points. No problem. I was gonna say no. I'm not gonna say because that's a little too identifying if I say it like that. But right? There. You have an idea. Do you want another one? I'll give you another one. Let's see. Ethical concerns of digital tech and museum, especially in historical spaces. You mean the way people are on their phones while they're in a museum, or how do you mean? We're eating that one. Worth. I think that's worth. Implementing digital media and what that means for historical homes, museums, communities. Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. When I used to do, I had to do, as part of my degree, I had to do mythology classes. Well, I could choose, but they had to be sort of liberal arts classes just to round out my education. I couldn't just do like math and microbiology and chemistry and physics and call that a degree. I needed to round it out with some other stuff. And yeah, people in my mythology classes, they fucking loved me because I could put together a sick ass like 2-page paper on a topic, because they would be like, talk about this, and I'd be like, yes sir, and I would have a very base level idea. But if I had to actually do a thesis, I have no fucking clue. But I can absolutely take something and start looking at. I did like an exploration of different myths across different cultures, and how there was essentially this through line of might makes right, where the person with the most power in any given relationship where someone was being punished was always seen as right. There was like, you know, there's like there was like it was not an argument of whoever was actually correct, but whoever had the most power could kind of dictate what was the reality in the situation. But yeah, I think you've got there's an idea there. What else? Um, there is this museum. I don't know. Oh, it's an active item. Shit. I'm gonna reset. I don't care. Oh, and we start with an item. Okay. Nah. Nah, not for me. Okay, we start with damage up. That's huge. Okay, this run could be good. This run could be good. There was this museum that I volunteered at back home, and it had a big focus on interactivity. It was a museum that had a lot of exhibits where they had like the typical thing where you could experience like centripetal force and all of that, where they had a rotating chair and a bike wheel that you could hold, and then the person doing the exhibit would spin the wheel and make you hold it one way and another, and you would start spinning yourself in the chair. Like, you know, it was all very interactive stuff and very fun stuff. I think there's maybe something that could be looked into, like what goes into making all of those, and the kind of like programs and the kind of inventiveness that goes into putting together exhibits like that. Because that it's definitely an art, making an exhibit that delivers an idea through a tactile form rather than just a nameplate that tells you what something is. I don't know. Stuff like that. Stuff like that, I guess. I love interactive spaces in museums. It was all interactive, that museum. It was really cool. It had like, there was this one place that had a bunch of different like animal enclosures, because there was like, it was a little bit of animal stuff as well. It wasn't like a zoo, but it had, in the evolution space, it had a tank with a fish in it, then a tank with a snake in it, then a tank with a... It wasn't a snake. It was a fish. It was, fuck, I forgot what it was. No, it must have been. I don't know. It was like, it showed the whole, like, pathway out of the water, basically. Holy shit, this guy came out with force. And I would do a lot of explanations and stuff about that. That's so many fun simulators. Yeah, it's honestly, it's really cool. I really enjoyed my time there. And absolutely, I would do it again. I really regret I didn't have a lot of a chance to do stuff like that while I was in college. I applied to a couple programs that were, they were programs, they were like done in... Okay. There were a couple programs, they were the kind of programs that you did as credits, so you took it as a class, but it was an actual program where you went out to the local schools and you became a bit of a teacher and stuff. I really desperately wanted to do that. I applied to that like 3-4 times in a row and they never took me. Like, the first time I understand, because it was, I had just heard about the program and the admissions for it were closing and it was kind of first come first serve. Every single time after that, I was like the first one signing up for this shit, and they still didn't take me a single time. Even though I was like, I speak Spanish and English fluently, I can teach biology, oh my god, I can teach physics. You know, I was like, I was giving them a full broad range of skills, and they were like, nope, we won't take you, no thank you. And that was really sad for me. I really wanted to do that. Alright, well. We have Ipecac. The run is alive. Now we gotta be careful about not dying, actually. That's gonna be big. I don't think we're gonna be going for any kind of a speed run type thing. You know, we're not gonna be doing boss rush or anything of the like. We're gonna be taking it nice and slow. I don't want to be dying when we have a rare Ipecac run. But yeah, I really miss doing stuff like that. And I'm really excited about doing a PhD, at least about the whole part. Speedrunning stream yet? I tried to do the, like, I remember how I was talking about the My Little Pony thing. And then I looked into the game and it turns out it's been already optimized to, like, to shit. The guide was talking about millisecond time saves and I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. Hello? Wanna blow up the rock? Thank you. That's actually not gonna help me at all. I just need to walk through it. I'm just so worried. Okay. I could have died. I could have died. You know what could be fun, actually? I have mentioned how I used to have the speedrunning world record for The Lion King 1.5 for the Game Boy Advance. What if I try to take that record back? I'd like the community is pretty fucking dead again. There were like 2 other guys that were running the game and they never really like got into it again. So it's just me now. Just me left. But they had some pretty freaking sick improvements. So I'll need to go back in and see what was happening. Cuz they were discovering tech. They were discovering like the Pumbaa burp jump where for whatever reason Pumbaa has an attack that's like a burp, but it turns out the burp is a solid object for some reason. So if you time it just right, you can burp and then jump on your own burp. And you could get around obstacles like that, and it was kind of crazy. You know what? I think I'll need that, actually. With Ipecac, I think I'll need half a red heart every 3 rooms. But it's like, they were discovering shit like that. Meanwhile, I just did, like, the first couple runs ever, and then I was like, you know what? This shit's all getting a little too rich for my blood. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Okay, nice. Nice. Ipecac is so nice, man. Ipecac makes things so nice. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I need to like figure out how to get the game going. I used to have it set up somehow. I need to get that back. But yeah, I think that could be actually kind of fun. Trying to get my world record back. Oh fuck. Okay, that's why we're spawning half hearts. That's why we're spawning half hearts. See, Chad's already paying for himself. God. How do I need the golden poop. Oh, I almost got it. Holy. You know, I'm just gonna blow it up. That didn't even do it. Oh my fucking god, man. What is up with the golden poops around here? There we go. That's gonna be good in the shops. Okay, this actually could be a huge Apollyon run. Whoa. Okay, he's so good with it. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. But yeah, actually, you've really put the like the zest for it in me right now. I'm gonna look into setting it up to do the speedruns. I'll need to practice it a little bit. I don't want to like I don't want to look bad first time I do it. I need to practice it some. We can practice it like together. Oh god. No. I forgot. I thought I could just, but that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Let me explode this before it starts making, yeah, stuff. Okay, that's you dead. Now we need to get the spiders. Speedrunning trials? No, not trials. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we have Ipecac already. I just need to make sure I stay alive through it. So getting health ups is not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll do speedrunning trials. I'll do a speedrunning practice. I think that'd be pretty cute, honestly. And it's going to be like useful. Oh man. But the worst thing is, like, what if I get the world record and then you have me in the background talking about, I don't know, how I got groceries today? That would not do. That would not be pretty cool, I don't think. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you. Bastard. See, Ipecac is great for bosses, but when it comes to these little shits, running around like they own the place, that'd be so great. Yeah, I mean, I'm up for it. I'm up for it if you are. I think that could be fun. God, the last level, it's called Digatana. And it is devious because you can, no, we don't want to shoot an extra tier backwards. Because you can fall right at the end and you like die. It's not one of those falls where like you take damage. You take a fall and then you are done for now. Like, yeah, you need to come back and redo the level. And it's a lot. Like, you've just done the whole level and now you gotta do it all over again. It killed so many runs for me. I used to do like a run or two every night. Because it's like, once you get it down to a bit of a science, you could do the whole game in like 20 minutes. Even if you weren't being too quick about it. And I'm sure, you know, if you worked at it, you could get some skips or something going. I don't know. What do speedrunners do? Need to use explosions to knock them back. There we go. Damage multiplier and shot speed. Okay, so how does that look? That's the right eye, and that's the left eye. Okay, that might have not wanted to do that. That's so different. Oh no. Oh no. You know what the wildest thing is? The new girl at work, I was telling her, oh, did you see how they got the guy that shot the health insurance CEO? And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, how that one health insurance CEO got gunned down in the middle of the street. They got the guy that did it. And she had no idea what I was talking about. And I'm like, what have you been doing? The past, like, 2 weeks. Where have you been? I get it, you started a new job, but, like, what happens when you're done with work? You go sleep in a pod? My boy Luigi. My boy Luigi! She had no fucking clue what I was talking about. It rocked me to my core. Yeah, okay. I'll take more damage. Sure, I'm greedy. I know, what media is she consuming? I'm like, because I see her, you know, when she has some free time at work or something, she'll pop open like a TikTok or something, or like an Instagram Reels or whatever the kids are using these days. I'm like, you know, how have you not seen that? Like, if you've been on social media at all, you have to have seen this. It's just, it's not a matter of opinion. It's not a matter of where you stand on this. It's a matter of, like, everyone has been fucking looking for this guy. And everyone's been paying attention to... I'm going to die in this room. I'm going to actually die in this room. Oh god, I'm actually going to fucking die. Wait. Please, no shooty, no shooty, no hurty, no hurty. Oh, fuck. This is why I don't unlock shit with Apollyon. Because you get a good item and then the run goes out the window because you get greedy. You're like, I can start absorbing shit. I don't need other items. I don't need supports. The run, that one item will take me through, I believe, in the heart of the cards. And then next thing you know... Next thing you know. She must be in some super niche part of the internet. Yep. You know what was also like... I did a bit of like a litmus test also. Because I brought up the thing to her and she had no clue what was happening. It was like, oh, so this like healthcare... this CEO of United Healthcare, which is a health insurance company that has a long-standing record of denying life-saving claims to their like people that have it. Got shut down in the street, and it's already caused a few other insurance companies to walk back some not so popular decisions they had. And she was like, yeah, but killing that guy, I don't know, I'm not into it. And I'm like, you have failed the vibe check. The short of it is, I think she's a good person, but yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you put his life above the lives of all the people that have been suffering under his company? What are you talking about? Yeah. People, I don't know. I've been seeing some of his. It's been so funny because, first of all, I was kind of pissed off, right? Because what happens now, like, if this shooting had happened in the, like, 1800s or something, we would not know a thing about this man. We would know who he is. We would know maybe where he works. And that's all we would know about him, you know? And we would be like, this is not a man. This is a symbol. This guy killed a healthcare CEO. He's a symbol now. But now in the year 2024, he killed a healthcare CEO. The moment we know who he is, we have his fucking Dr. Seuss reviews on Goodreads. We are analyzing that one time he like retweeted a Tucker Carlson video. It's like suddenly we're looking at this man like he is a man and not like what he represents. And some people are gonna be like, well, is it problematic to support what he stands for because he retweeted a Tucker Carlson thing at one point? It's like, fucking stop analyzing everything like that. Stop it. Just, he's a guy. Yeah, like everything just dissected him. He got dissected so hard. And part of me wishes that hadn't happened. But also, the more it's been happening, the more I'm like, there's no real like sticking point in this guy's like, you know, he wasn't a true blue liberal. He wasn't exactly super Republican either. He was just some kind of like a guy. He was a tech bro guy who had had enough. He's well read, well educated. It's the kind of thing where you're like, damn. Who is this guy? I'm seeing the like, the more I learn about him, the more I like, which is a little odd. Anyway, FBI guy, please let me stay in the country. My visa is due for renewal soon, and I am sure you will let me, right? Right? I'm sure it'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, I wish there wasn't such a culture of like dissecting everyone like this. Like the way everyone lives their life so publicly, and thus the moment they do anything noteworthy, it's all they've ever done. It's there for you to look at. It's insane. It's insane. It gave me a bit of perspective, and you know, thankfully I've not really been on social media much myself. I do I used to use Reddit for promoting the Twitch channel, and now I just kind of stopped doing that. I don't know. I'm not really focused on growth too much anyway. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to know. It's like they're gonna look at his Amazon shopping list and they're gonna be like, well, he shot the healthcare CEO in an act that resounds with everyone in the US, but he did buy freaking, I don't know, Lunchly on Amazon. I don't know. He bought the fucking Jake Paul drink. He bought a carton of that. I don't fucking, like, who cares? Like, it's like, what are we talking about here? Oh man. See, this is why I'm like, you know, you hear the name John Wilkes Booth. You're like, who, like, you know who he was. You don't know shit about him. You know he shot the guy. You know he represented like the embittered South. And that's it. That's all you know about John Wilkes Booth. You don't know anything else. I'm gonna go clear a room and get charge up to absorb this. Meanwhile, I know the last book that Luigi Mangione read. And I know he gave fucking 4 stars to a Dr. Seuss book. I don't know, man. Like, what are we talking about? Why do I need to know that? Oh, man. It pisses me off. It kind of does piss me off. That would be so funny. But I can know way too much about his chronic back pain. Yeah. I know, I don't know, he was part of a frat that's kind of problematic, apparently, because, at least in our area, they had some, like, date rape allegations against them, and they got kicked out of campus and stuff. So it's like, you're reading all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I understand, but you gotta separate the art from the artist, is what I'm saying. Fuck. This is a little fucked up to say it in this context, but you understand what I mean. You gotta separate the art from the artist a little bit. Are we really gonna quibble about whether he was, like, an upstanding citizen? He shot a guy, okay? He shot a guy. We're not gonna talk about whether he was, like, valedictorian or... because he shot a guy. He's a criminal. Yeah. But that's not what we're talking about. We need to stop talking about him as a person and talk about him as, like, what he represents. Just separate murder from the murderer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. This is a bit of a hot take. This is the kind of take that might be a little divisive. But you know what I'm talking about, though. And it's like so wild because I work very closely with a hospital, and the hospital is part of a series of healthcare chains that also offers insurance and shit. So it's, you know, I'm not exactly super free to say whatever the hell I want here. But if someone in my situation where I get pretty freaking decent coverage just by virtue of working where I work, I'm still getting screwed over by my insurance? Like, everyone else in the country's got to have it, like, at least a little worse than I do. And that's wild to think about. I don't know. I don't know. I have some incendiary takes today. The little dry baby has been doing so much work. Every time he catches a tier, he's out there for me. The people with the money to buy in are feeling effects. Well, I don't know if you saw it. I saw it on, I think, r/data is beautiful, because of course I'm in that subreddit. And it was a comparison of the wealth distribution right now and the wealth distribution in 16th century France right before, wait, 18th century France right before the French Revolution happened. And it's like the fucking same, man. It looks exactly the fucking same. And it's like, if we didn't learn... I saw it put very, very nicely somewhere online that's like, Europe has so many worker protections because they've all been written in blood. The US has not had that history. The US as a country has not had that history of rising up against tyrannical overlords because you thought you didn't have any. You thought you had democracy and presidents. You thought your country was free from such restraints, but in fact, you've kind of shackled yourself even worse because we killed kings and then that kind of was the end of that. Yeah, okay, I'll absorb that. We killed our kings and that was kind of the end of it for us because that put, you know, that scared them. But now you have been built on a crooked foundation. You have been built on a foundation that does not have monarchical kings, but has kings nonetheless, if you know what I mean. You have your emperors. Like, tell me the president of the United States is not a fucking emperor that you pick every 4 years. Sure, you pick him every 4 years. It's still an emperor. It's still, like, has a lot of power, very unrestricted. A lot of what's holding this together is just, like, the well wishes and the hope that someone would not abuse their power so severely. But what if they do? What's gonna stop them? Not much. Not much. It's all kind of held with, like, cling film and hope, really. Anyway, it's... Is that a little too real for the album? That might be a little too real for the album. Like, you don't understand how crazy it is that when we vote for a president back home, it's not such a fucking high stakes thing. Like, that's the thing. When we vote for a president, we're not voting, like, for how our country is going to look and how it's, like, irreparably going to change. You know, when we're voting for a president, we're voting for who we think is right, but ultimately what ends up happening is going to be a combination of everyone because no one gains power supremely. You can have the majority of votes, or at least, you know, not an absolute majority, but like a majority, and that makes you president. But you might need to pact with like another couple parties to get an actual absolute majority. And then when you're doing that, you need to make concessions. And ultimately, it brings everything closer to a middle ground where instead of being 51% of the people represented, you get closer to, I don't know, 60, 70%. Because you have to, like, jury-rig together a bunch of parties to make it happen. And then there are, there are resolutions that pass on the virtue of one party wanting them, There are resolutions that pass because they have to be tailored together by their different parties, and as that happens, everything gets changed, everything gets sewn together a little bit more, and by the end of it, it looks like, something that everyone could probably agree on a little more. And we just don't have that here. It really does not help that other branches are helping the president gain power. And the worst of it is that they're helping the president gain power, but they're only really helping one party gain power. And this isn't me saying this because I am a Democrat, because, well, to begin with, I'm neither. I can't vote. But also, like, they're only really helping Trump gain power, just because, again, a lot of this is held together by the hope that no one would abuse their power like this. But that's only something that reasonable people would do. And the Republican Party has become the party of the unreasonable people recently. So the reasonable people will not abuse their power, and then the moment the Republicans are in power, they will. And that's just what we're going to have to live with. We're going to have to live with being civil while they keep hurting us back. And I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh, man. I don't know about all these rants on here, but honestly, fuck it. Like, if you want to follow me, this is what you're getting. This is who I am. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gotta let the light shine on me. You remember Camp Rock? Holy shit. We had that on DVD. Watched this so many times. Oh god, you're the one with the rocks. Ouch. Oh, thank you. A classic. It was good. I did not enjoy about Camp Rock that it suffered from what a lot of other movies in my childhood suffered from, which is entirely avoidable problems, entirely avoidable plot lines, shit just built on misunderstanding on misunderstanding. It's like, God. Like there's that one movie. What's it called? It's the one where they're like there's two guys and they're rappers. It's also a Disney movie. There's one guy that's a good rapper, one guy that pretends to be. Is it called The Truth? I think it's called The Truth. Miscommunication tropes is the worst. I swear. Like, I have stopped movies. I've stopped watching movies, like just paused, got up and walk away because of miscommunications like this. I see shit like this and I'm like, this is not going to be for me. This is not going to be for me. Oh, I forgot I had that effect. Jesus, scared the crap out of me. Oh. Yeah. Let's make tension for now in 30 minutes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's this one Disney Channel. I think it was just like a straight-to-TV movie. It was called The Truth. You may not have seen it because it was not really popular. It was about these kids who grew up together. It was like three people that knew each other from like the neighborhood or school or whatever. It's two guys and a girl. The girl has gone on to become like a popular pop star or something. And the two guys, they still have music in their lives, but they've got other stuff going on. The main character, he's bussing tables at this place that holds concerts and rap battles and such as a form of entertainment. And he himself, he likes writing rap. And then the girl starts a contest in which people will send their like lyrics, their rap or something like that, and a photo of themselves, and she will pick someone to like become like perform with her. and they both want to do it or something. And the main character submits a photo, and for whatever reason he submits a photo where it's not just him in the photo, but it's him and the other guy, and the girl assumes it's the other guy, and instead of correcting the assumption from the get-go, they go the whole fucking movie like with him ghost writing rap for her and for the other guy, and whispering into his ear what lines to say and shit. And then at the end, when it comes out, it's like this big reveal, and how could you hurt me like this? And I thought it was, and like, oh well, you also assumed it was him from the beginning, and why what? And it's like, bro, just have a conversation like adults, please. Can you please just talk like people? Yeah, that's big tears up. Yeah, I'll take that. Take that any day of the week. Ow. One conversation would absolutely devastate this plot. Exactly, exactly. If one conversation would devastate your plot, you don't have a plot. You have a Disney Channel made for TV movie. And if that's what you're aspiring to do, if that's the height of your writing career, that's fine. But just know that that's what you're writing. It pisses me off, man. It pisses me off. But then again, this is also like I've seen this on Tumblr. That's like a type of adult that's adult that only consumes media made for children, and is like, why does this media not represent me, or doesn't do things that I like, and why isn't it as profound as it is? Because it's made for kids. Fair. You know what? Am I being that guy a little bit? Yeah, I think I'm being that guy a little bit. I'll admit that freely. A sleeper, absolute sleeper item. I will take this any day of the week. When the miscommunication is romance stories. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Because I feel like miscommunication in a romance story is just so selfish, right? If you're miscommunicating in a romance story and you're the person that is keeping the secret, and you're keeping the secret nonetheless, you're an asshole. I'm sorry to say. Like I'm sorry, but if I was in that kind of a plot, if I was in that kind of a situation, I would not be like, I would not get together with someone even if like they fix the miscommunication eventually. I would be like, fucking what are you lying to me for? This type of elite fucking sucks, man. Oh, there we go. Oh, and the heart. Heart was huge. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've had friends ask me like, "Oh my God, how are you in such like a stable and good relationship?" Like I've been in a relationship for 4 years now. We've not had like a single fight. Not really. We've disagreed on stuff, but we've disagreed in a way that was productive, you know? We've not screamed at each other. We've not had, you know, if there's anything we don't agree on, we talk it through. And they're like, "Oh my God, how are you in a relationship for so long and without any issues?" It's like, bro, because we talk. What do you mean? Whenever I have an issue, I don't let it fester. I don't keep anything quiet. I mention it. I bring it up. I'm like, hey, I don't know. I can't even think of anything right now, but it's like, hey, can you leave that toilet lid up? And they'll be like, sure. And then they start doing it, and then that's it. We're done. End of discussion. I might not have wanted to take that mushroom item. I'm back to like base damage, which is not great. I'm a base damage with pretty high tiers though, so that's something. But yeah, you heard it here first, kids. Just talk to people. If you want romance advice, just talk to people. That's another thing also. Oh, hello, Drill Drive. How you doing? I see I've got like friends back home who I don't know, they're struggling with not even relationships, but they're struggling like I don't know how to talk to like they're fully like mid 20s and they're having like what did she mean by this text and how long should I wait to reply back? I'm like, you're fucking grown ass adults with taxes. What are you talking about? Just text her if you want to meet her and tell her you like her. And if she doesn't like you, then that's it. What are I don't know. I don't know if it's because I am in a relationship that I like I've seen behind the scenes. I see through the veil. This shit's not that like complicated really deep down. Sure, you gotta romance someone, but you can make your intentions clear pretty easily. And you don't lose anything by it. Liking someone is not this like big dark secret. Liking someone is not like a sin. It's not something that no one's going to crucify you for. If you like someone, just fucking like them. And tell them you do. And if they like you back, fucking, there you go. You're done. Golden. I don't know, man. Again, miscommunication tropes. Miscommunication tropes. How long till I reply? It's fucked up, that shit. That, you know, that really makes me really actually mad. How you been, Drill Drive? What you been up to? I reply when I see it. There you go. That's a good lad. That's a good lad. Because I will forget to. Oh God. I am so guilty of. I see a text. I reply to it in my head. Like there'll be like, pick up some milk. And then I see the text and I go like, okay, sure, I'll remember. I'll pick up some milk. But I don't think about telling them, okay, I will. And then I get an angry text like a couple hours later, like, you picking up milk or what? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Of course I am. I saw your text, didn't I? I don't know. Like, I'm so guilty of that and I need to get better at it. Find your green chalk marker. Oh, you have like a... Wait, a green... Wait, hang on. Green chalk marker? No, you kind of lost me. Because this makes it sound like the chalk is green. And it's a marker. How does that work? I thought chalk was chalk. Did they fucking change up chalk on me while I wasn't away from school? I'm gonna start my PhD. They're gonna be like, this is the freaking Projectortron 6000. It's gonna look into your brain. It's gonna tell me if you're cheating. I'm sorry, Glassborn I use chalk, liquid chalk. What the fuck are you talking about, liquid chalk? Do they do that? They do that? Liquid chalk is real? Liquid chalk confirmed? I'm going to die to a stomp, so let's be careful here. The slowing cone of light is actually going to be huge here, I think. Also, I might behoove me to get hit by a spider so I can spawn the black heart and then I will not die to a single stomp. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna persevere. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to incorporate myself because I have my microphone right in front of me and it's quite a bulky microphone and you wouldn't think it, but it blocks... If mom is going to stomp on me and I'm at the bottom of the screen, fuck. I don't see it sometimes. Okay. You know what? It happened organically. Form grown. Okay, shit. Fuck. Stay dodging. Stay nimble. Fuck. Oh, I'm playing well, he says. You don't know how wrong you are. And after all of that, still not a single freaking post-it marker on Azazel, on Apollyon. I unlocked like a lot of stuff for Bethany, so the title is not technically a lie. I am happy about that. I got a text from my car dealership asking me to rate how my mechanic like service experience was with them, and I'm like, I'm not sure you want me to do that. Like, you should cherry pick a little bit who you ask to leave reviews, because I had a ass experience. You want me to review it? It was ass. No more, nothing more left to say. Where that I had wood that I had 2 bombs, 3 bombs. Yeah, I got my car back from the mechanic yesterday. I'm super excited about that. I can finally start driving to work again instead of just begging my girlfriend to drive me every morning. Yeah. Oh, I can do both? Shit, dog. I'll do both. So slow. Wait, is this piercing? Holy shit, it's piercing. Okay, wait, this is huge. I did not read the full description. Hopefully I get a lucky run. Oh my god, the last do you remember last time I played Isaac and I was getting Mom's Knife, Tech X, Mom's Knife, Brimstone? I was getting some insane runs. I posted the VOD to YouTube and someone put it in like a porn video playlist. It's just a bunch of videos of like YouTube titties and cleavage and shit like that, and then my 2-hour Isaac VOD. I don't know, man. I mean, you know, I can respect it. When the run is that good, the run is that good. I'm not gonna say anything if they need to. If they see a run that's that good and they're like, yeah, you know what, I would jork it to this, I'm not gonna say no. Would that I could. I need both hands to play. I'm sorry. I know I'm not. I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back. We are veto on that one. Ouch. Okay, we're getting decent items. 2 tier 3 items. Play on a single Joy-Con. How the fuck would I do that? The other day, my girlfriend playing, shoveling M&Ms into her mouth with one hand while she walks around, and then she walked into a room she hadn't cleared yet and she couldn't fire, and she prioritized M&Ms over firing, and then she died. And it's like, you know, get yourself a girl like that. Get yourself a girl who can do both. She can game, but she has her priorities. Every time I get hit, when you have this little like stewing icon that increases your fire rate, it's such a jump scare every time you get hit. Because you explode so violently, it makes me think something went wrong. Hey fellers. Oh, hello feller. How you doing? What's happened? Actually, well, I don't know. I already have piercing tiers, but I'm getting decent items. Drill drive, I'm gonna need you to just be here because I was having shit luck up until you showed up. I think it's genuinely just when you're around I start getting good runs. So I'm just gonna need you to show up. Failing that, I'm just gonna need to chain you to like a radiator here. And then that's how we're gonna unlock everything. I'd play with stats off. No, I'm fine. I can take it. I can take it. I'm strong. I'm strong. Oh, piercing slow tiers on you? Oh, man. Oh, man. Come at me. Come at me. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. I won't say no, I guess. No heart. No heart. We could play co-op. Is that like fully out? It's a bit early to take prisoners. A bit early in what sense? A bit early in my streaming career? You're right. I should wait until I have like at least a few thousand followers, and then I can get a little basement to keep y'all in. I'm gonna have you chained like monkeys with typewriters. I'm gonna have you in the basement spamming lol, lol, omega lol, rat jam. It's like, it's technically not bots, so I'm not breaking Twitch law. Am I breaking like US constitutional law? Yeah, sure, but who cares about that? Are you shitting bullets? No, no, I'm not. They're just kind of weird and gross because it's like a dead onion looking thing. Hang on, hang on. He's so good with it. He's so good with it. When I have spectral tears, fucking, I'm set. When I have spectral tears, you hate to see me coming. This is why I love playing Lost so much. Because you start with the spectral tears, you're good. No more nothing. You know what's so crazy? I think the reason I'm enjoying Tainted Lost so much in my main save is that for the longest time, I had Lost unlocked, but I hadn't unlocked Holy Mantle for it because I didn't even know it got Holy Mantle. So I was just doing Lost runs without Holy Mantle, just doing the whole run without taking damage. And I got a couple post-it marks before I unlocked Holy Mantle. So I like, I've been training. I didn't realize it. I was training for Tainted Lost. Oh, come on. Yeah, I really don't like having slow tiers like this. No, I think a shot speed up, a range up is gonna do numbers. You know what? You work too. Secret room. But yeah, no, we absolutely could play co-op though. Might need to set that up somehow. That's just part of the update now, isn't it? That's just like, yeah, that just comes built in. Oh, yep, I know, I see it, I have no bombs though, you understand. I have no bomba. Yeah, okay, sure, we could try that. I'm gonna say not today because the stream has already been going a while, and introducing you out of nowhere would be wild. Also, I've got to go have dinner, I think, soon. So we're just going to work with what we got. But we can absolutely do something. Hit me up in Discord actually. Let's work it out over there. I'm so sad. When I came back from streaming, from like taking a break from streaming, I suddenly see that like a couple other people I used to watch, they haven't streamed for a few months also. And I'm like, are they taking a break or did they just decide to stop? Did they just fall out of the habit? Because I stopped, but then I got right back on the horse. I was like, I'm not quitting here. Rerolls and restarts. I'm not sacrificing everything for that. We're gonna go for angel deals. Whoa. Zawardo. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I don't know why I walked up here. That was like the worst. Me unlocking the map, but also me ignoring it. God, you should have seen me. You can tell I haven't driven my car in a while. The way I turned on the maps after getting gas at a station around the corner. And then I was looking at the map like it was a fucking hieroglyph, man. Like, I was looking at it like, what direction am I in? What direction am I pointing? Is this the street it wants me to go on? Or is that the street? Do I need to go down that fucking seedy alleyway down there? And I went down the seedy alleyway. I don't think it was the right call. But I don't know, man. I'm so hopelessly bad with directions, and then I had somehow gotten into the habit of it. after driving for a while, and then I fell out of the habit. And fucking awful with a map, me. Looking at a map, I'm fucking lost always. Ah, man. You know what's so fucking bad, actually? I keep smelling. We're having a breakfast for dinner. I did not know this was a thing. Apparently, in the US, you can do whatever the fuck you want. We're having breakfast for dinner. We're doing waffles. We're doing eggs. We're doing bacon. For dinner. This is like, it's like the best thing ever. Because I slept so late. Because I was sick. I'm so into it. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Isn't that a thing elsewhere? I don't know. I never heard of it. So it's definitely not a thing in my house. But, you know, in my house, we used to have bread soup and fried everything. So I don't know. I feel like that's like a inadvertent diss on my mom. My mom makes very good food, but she does not have a lot of, she doesn't have a lot of techniques in her belt. Let's put it that way. She knows how to fry stuff up real good. And she knows how to make good soups. She cooks vegetables like a psychopath. She just boils them, and then that's your food. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. We're going Ludovico. She just... Yeah. She literally will just grab vegetables, boil them, and that's your meal. And that's just fucking... It sucks to gulp down, especially... Exactly, that's why I didn't like vegetables also, because I was there like, what the fuck are we doing? After being away in college, and even then, like, even being in college, I just knew you just put a couple of freaking sprigs of bacon in an oven tray, you slap that bad boy in there for like 20 minutes, that shit comes out so good. No wonder I didn't like freaking green beans, because I never knew the flavor of a green bean, I just knew the texture. Ludovico might have not been a good call. Never mind. I will never die. Okay. Okay, now I'm figuring it out. I have a decent ability of to split my brain when I'm playing Ludovico. I know how to do it. It just takes a little getting used to. Puts balsamic vinegar on them, they're so good. Yeah. Okay, my girlfriend, I don't know why, out of nowhere, when we started living together, she decided she would become like a chef or something. She keeps a little recipe book. She cooks so good. Okay, Ludovico is we're gonna need to get some shot speed up. Is it shot speed up that moves it faster? I have to imagine it is. Because holy shit, Ludovico is struggling with enemies that move around like that. No. I mean, okay, I guess we're excited. Actually, I'm excited kind of pops off here. I'm excited is actually going to be useful with Ludovico like this. But yeah, I'm eating so good nowadays. She's got her own little recipe book. She makes these killer fucking noodles. Oh my god, I never had anything like it. It blew my little European brain. Okay, I think that's all the procs for I'm excited, actually. So, ouch. So that's all we're gonna get. Yeah, honestly, I love me a Ludovico. I can just sit here in the command center, send my tiers to do my bidding. Shot speed down. Yeah, it is shot speed. Okay, thank you. This thing is also very slow, though, so that's fine. We're just gonna have to learn to pick our battles. Just gonna pick one. Sorry, I'm excited. Again, though, I feel like I'm excited kind of works in my favor here. The way this thing is actually so slow. I can... never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I imploded on myself so quickly with that. Alright. Oh, damage up. Sure. Ludovico is so fun. Some of the new items in the apprentice kind of irks you? Irks you how? Psych. You thought you had me. You thought you had me. Oh, I almost didn't see you. Thank you. Like a stapler. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. Who hasn't had a bit of fun with a stapler? Unironically, there was this one girl in my primary school. She was a little psycho. She decided she didn't like me, and she just came at me with a stapler one day. Like, there's stuff that happens at school that if it happened in the real world would put you in jail. That girl came at me with a stapler, tried to staple my hand to, like, a table or something. I don't even know what I did is the worst part. I didn't know what to apologize for. She just came at me. Yeah, I don't know. This is before we had phones. Just people living in the moment. You know how it is. All right. What? Okay, okay. That worked out. That worked out. You know what? That's fine, actually. Because we will be getting our healing from here. Okay. Okay. The run will be over soon because dinner is ready. I'm a hungry boy. I say the run will be over soon. I mean, you know, I'm not going to throw, but... I gotta say, the Ludovico is so slow. Oh, fuck. She opened the door to tell me dinner was ready, and I just got such a fucking good-ass whiff. This just smells so good. I can't. I need to walk towards my tears. Otherwise, we're never gonna do this. Okay, 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 okay. What does tears up do for Ludovico then? Because shot speed up presumably moves the thing faster. Tears up does what? Also moves it faster? Huge. It makes the... Oh, the hit rate. Oh, you're so right. Justice. I'm supposed to get a heart? Yeah. How am I speak to the manager? What? What's up with the icy looking hearts? They're soul hearts. They're like temporary hearts that you can add on top. You see how I just took some damage. So I have these heart containers that are empty. Those can be replenished with red hearts. But if I want to increase my health beyond that, I need to either get a max health up item or get a soul heart or one of these temporary hearts. What's really nice about temporary hearts like that, too, is that there's stuff in the game that is dictated by whether you have taken damage or not. Like the chance that you get a devil deal or an angel deal at the end of a boss fight at the end of the level is dictated by whether you have taken red heart damage. So if you take soul heart damage like that, you're fine. This is... Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Motherfucker is gonna try come for me. Okay. Bro, stay still. Mantle shields are even better. Yeah, but like mantle shields are like college level stuff. These black hearts are the same as spirit hearts, but when you use them, when they get used up, they deal damage to everything in the room, which is pretty nice. Please, man. Okay, now we're fine. These things don't really do anything other than paint the room, right? Alright. Okay, now we have all the health in the world. I was just saying how the run's gonna end soon. That might have been a lie. And if it's not a lie, then sadly I might need to stop because dinner must happen. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sacrifice dinner for you guys. Plus, I've been streaming already for nearly 3 hours, which is it's more than you should be getting during a weekday. Yeah, what is like a damageless achievement? Like if you do like a full run without taking any damage at all, is that anything? Do you unlock shit? Because I'm not sure I want to ever do that. That sounds like hell. Oh yeah, yeah. I know that the other enemies like shoot at you and stuff. But I mean like the black creep itself doesn't do anything though, right? Oh, there's nothing. You probably have them all. Okay, let's hope that's the case. I don't want to freaking have to do this anymore. Oh, okay. Honestly, fucking give me a PhD and give me shot speed up. That's a good pill? Alright. A single lost run. That's so true, actually. Yeah, okay. I've done a full lost run for sure. So yeah, I've done that. Okay. That's good to know. I was like, if I have to start doing shit like this, I'm gonna be very upset. Alright. Oh, so of course the boss is all the way the other end. Okay, I think we're going to end this floor, and then I'm just going to pause out, and we will do more streaming. Potentially Friday? Like, I know the schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, but how does Friday work for you guys? Because I don't really want to do streaming back to back like that. That seems like a lot for me and for you. I want to give you a bit of time to rest. I want to give, I want to respect your refractory period. And I want to respect the refractory period of that one guy that is jacking off to my Isaac videos. That's fine? That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna aim for more Isaac Friday, and then typical weekend stream fare, I'll stream whenever I can, if I can. I'll probably need to do some more PhD application boring stuff, so yucky, but I don't know. I'll try to give... Do you guys want me to give, like, warning in the Discord ahead of time when I stream? Because typically I just kind of boot up and let the Discord notification happen. But if I know I'm gonna stream on like a Thursday, or like if I know I can't do it today and I'm gonna do it, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll give you time in advance so you can plan your schedule around my streaming, like little freaks. Okay, okay. No. Okay. So I'm gonna say drop a follow if you want to see the end of this run, because right now I have to go have dinner. And I will send you off on a raid to our beloved Valerie and Eric, I believe, are streaming right now. No, no, they are not. Okay, okay, I'll send you off to this guy that's playing Fortnite, I guess. No, let's send you to some Isaac. Let's send you to some Isaac. Let's see. Another day of Isaac. How much further can I get? We're gonna send you to this guy, Shade War, whoever this guy is. So I'm sure he's very lovely. He's playing Isaac, so if you like my content, you're probably gonna enjoy it over there too. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I stream typically Tuesdays, Thursdays, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific. Weekends whenever I can. Although remember, we are doing this Friday instead of tomorrow. All right, bye bye.